Hello, everybody. How are you doing this morning? It is Sunday Tat Talk with Jamal. I believe today is the 14th of October, 2024. 14/10/2024. Oh, it may be the 13th of October, 2024. So it's 13/10/2024. Well, I'm going to keep this video kind of short because it's going to get to the point. They found a family of 11 dead in the mountains of North Carolina, western North Carolina. Roy Cooper failed so hard. He could have had the National Guard on standby. He could have asked Biden for the 82nd to be prepared. Once they saw the path it was going, they should have been prepared, and they knew it. There was no question how heavy Helena was coming. We have Coast Guard helicopters that can go, and I'm wearing a bow tie today. We have Coast Guard helicopters that can save people in the middle of a storm, middle of a hurricane, and you couldn't put them choppers over there to help those people. You know, Mark Robinson, people try to bring up all this stuff that really don't give a hoot when it comes to Mark Robinson. They want to show this side of Mark Robinson that he has denied. But you got Kamala Harris' husband who beat his ex-girlfriend, boom, 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 in front of people outside a French restaurant in Paris, of course, Paris, sexually harassed the people at his law firm, women, he was doing that. But she doesn't get a question about his behavior. But Mark Robinson, who Josh Stein, the attorney general, who was also running against him, tried to investigate his wife and her daycare and stuff and start doing all this investigations on her to tarnish his name. You know, people can say what they want to. If Mark Robinson would have been governor of North Carolina, he would have had the National Guard there. I'm going to tell you, and this is why I'm kind of mad at Dan Forrest. Dan Forrest should have put up a better fight and refused to listen to Roy Cooper in 2020 and got out there and campaigned to show people, because Roy Cooper and the media wouldn't allow people to get together for a rally, wouldn't allow people to talk. Y'all just don't realize this is corruption in North Carolina. It's corruption like you've never seen it. That's why Democrats don't care if Republicans win the lieutenant governorship. It's no power. The power's in being the governor and the attorney general. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, those 11 bodies are on Roy Cooper. Those 11 bodies are on Roy Cooper and Kamala Harris. Because she was out there fundraising in California, hobnobbing. And now that the disaster hit North Carolina, she all of a sudden wants to try to call people. That's why Ron DeSantis called out. Ron DeSantis called out for being a big phony. And she didn't like it. And the media didn't like it. And they tried to cover up for her. When have you ever called anybody Kamala Harris during a hurricane? That's not your job. That's the president's job. And Ron DeSantis called her out on it. That is not your job. It is the job of the president. And you got people in North Carolina who are dead because of their incompetence. Roy Cooper, Kamala Harris, and Joe Biden. These people died because they weren't taking it serious and they was giving so much money to everybody else. What do I think about the migrants that cross over here on the border? Guess what? While we got the people with the problems in North Carolina, throw every last one of them, my illegal immigrants out of those motels. Throw every last one of them out. But they got kids. There are American moms and dads who sleep on the streets with their children. Why should an illegal immigrant mom and dad sleep in some comfort when Americans are sleeping in shelters, sleeping on the streets? Huh? Explain that to me. Why should Americans sleep in cars? Because they couldn't afford the rent or the mortgage anymore under the Joe Biden administration and Kamala Harris. You know, because she said, everything that Joe Biden did, I was right there. So, Why, if Americans can sleep in cars, why can't migrants sleep in cars and sleep under bridges? Why? Huh? If we can send war, Ukraine, because they're in the middle of battle with Russia that they started. Yeah, they did actually start that, killing all those people in Donbass region because they didn't want to be part of Ukraine. The Nazi Azov battalion. If you can go give them money because they're war torn, they don't have any power. Russia's bombing their infrastructure. Well, how about you take all that money, you send it to Western North Carolina? Look at their infrastructure. Can we have a goal to rebuild Western North Carolina in under a year? Can we say our goal is 80% of all residents in Western North Carolina, Chimney Creek, Bat Hills, all the Asheville, all those areas? Well, you misnamed. If I misnamed, y'all know what I'm talking about. Why can't we make sure our goal is to have them in a home within a year? You know what? This is why America is changing. I'm going to end it like this. 50% of all people in America who have PhDs in medicine, science, and math are foreign born from other countries. Why is that? Because you got American children believing in thotting it up with OnlyFans and everything. Got them having TikTok idiot things to where our American children can't sustain America. We have to bring in other people to do it. And that's because of the Democrat Party. And that's what they fear about Donald Trump. That's what they fear about Mark Robinson. Mark Robinson want to make North Carolina great by encouraging North Carolinians to make it great. President Trump want to make America great by encouraging Americans to make it great. God bless you. That's the bow tie. Talk to you later. Oh, hold up. Now, this is what it looks like with the coat on. How do it look? Do I look nice? Thank you.